Testing. You seem to be okay. That's good. More hello Charlotte. We're gonna hopefully finish this by the end. And yeah. Hope you join me on this bizarre adventure. How do I load this again? Come on, load faster. Load up our chatbot. Steam's crashed. All right, Steam just crashed. Oh, that's good. Now I have to reload Steam. God damn. Why? Alright, reopen Steam. Oh my god, Steam really did close. Just bear with me a bit longer. If you're watching the VOD of this, skip a little bit forward a bit. Because I get the feeling it's gonna screw up badly. Alright, play. An error occurred while running. What? An error occurred? Okay. Come on. It says here, hello, Charlotte's already running. But it's not, is it? Supposed to not be anyway. Is the game broke? RG... No. What's going on? This is not how it's supposed to go. I'm not playing Hello Charlotte. What's going on? But it's not loaded. Oh hey AC Borgia. How's it going? How have you been? I'm doing great. There's already another freaking problem. Okay, no. Fucking... Right. Good. Good. Great. Wonderful. There's a problem. It says Hello Charlotte is running, but it's not. Wait, is this it? Let's end this. Oh, it's this. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, it works. All right, now we can play the video game. Close this. Close this. Close this. So, this is part 2. Hopefully we can complete this. Let's continue. Alright, Bit loud for me. Okay, what are we supposed to do? Right. Well then, we're just going right into the thick of it. When I close my eyes, I feel someone's presence beside my bed. It's a man in a pitch black three-piece, smiling ever so eerily. What? Father? No, it can't be. Father wouldn't visit me on his own accord. Right, Umbrella Man? Unfortunately, it's just as you've said. As for this appearance, it's still my favorite to this day. I am more likely to have more influence over you if I look like this after all. Slender, yeah, if this is Slender Man, he looks pretty handsome. He looks very well kept. But I would say Slender Man does look a bit plain. But let's pretend I didn't say that, shall we? Aha, got it. What brings you here? I've seen you collapse at school. Figured I would pay a small visit. How are you feeling? I'm doing okay. You know, I learned new things today. That the Pythias I met in their world were the ones who rejected the Oracle. I see. Well, it is true that initially Pythias didn't have a shared consciousness. Their land, Delphi, was rather prosperous back in the day. I'd say their society was one of the very few that successfully adapted the ideas of communism. Goddamn communism. I knew the Pythias were up to no good. Whatever. When the Oracle appeared, many thought it would make their world a complete utopia. I'm shifting this. Sorry. There we go. You see, even a young Oracle is powerful enough to grant wishes. As long as it finds being to form a symbiosis with, of course. Most of the Pythias wish to be connected, to be understood by each other. However, most does not mean all. The war between globalists and individualists was only the beginning. However, not even the globalists really believed that their wish could be granted. I am speaking really poorly today. So it became twisted. The tragedy is that their minds didn't become intertwined at once. No, the process was incredibly slow, crippling, excruciating. Imagine thoughts and feelings of other people around you creeping into their head. I mean your head. Buzzing in it until you can't tell which thoughts initially belong to you. Imagine your own mind exposed to others. Your every embarrassing thought, every fleeting feeling, doesn't it feel humiliating? They're putting down the sick buster rhymes there. I forgot your Umbrella Man. Constant headache, loss of privacy without loss of ego. The god we worshipped was the devil in disguise. That's when the second god hunt began, of which you had the luck to catch a glimpse. But the process of becoming one indistinguishable mass with the Oracle went on and on, until it consumed most of the population. However, they were still able to reduce their numbers to an astounding degree. Out of curiosity, do you get this story? Because I'm pretty sure I made it clear in the title, but I still got no idea what's going on. Do you, AC Borgia? They almost succeeded in destroying the Oracle, although it didn't mean them any harm. It's just how the Oracle is, you see. It's the failed expectations that made people violent. First they welcomed it in their hearts, expecting to use it to make their world a utopia. But as soon as it disappointed them, they got rid of it. Personally, I find it extremely selfish. I see, it's sad that it ended like this. It always does end that way. Especially among races that have a concept of free will, just like you do. Those of your kind are in constant need of something to worship, be it science, money, or powerful beings. Honestly, it's better to worship something that doesn't exist. You just explained the whole story, and I still don't get it! Explain the whole story if you want, but... Okay, so what I'm understanding is that there's a race that went and killed their deity, and then a second one happened, and the events of the first episode was just before, was just like in the middle of it. That's what I'm getting. And this all happened inside of a TV. God, my low IQ is not helping me in this situation. Because fantasies never disappoint. Sorry, I hope I didn't use words that are too difficult to understand. Ja. Can you explain it like you were talking to a 5-year-old? Although you're almost already a grown-up. Well then, sleep well. Bye bye, Umbrella Man. I close my eyes. Good night, Seth. Well then, we're back here. Then we can walk around. Can we read this? Nope. Alright, we'll just say hello. We're playing the piano in 4 hands. Wonderful, you're getting better. Say, Frey. I was thinking of the story you told me the other day. Why did the paper princess let herself become soaked in ink? Isn't it toxic? Why yes, ink is poisonous. Then why? Because of love, of course. That's the only reason? It's the sole reason, in fact. It seems there is a fundamental lacking in your understanding of love, Miss Wiltshire. You see, the final and the sole goal of love is the loss of individuality. The ultimate death of ego. Love is to sacrifice your ego in order for two to become one. Mold your thoughts, beliefs, hobbies, and character traits into one. That is why Paper Princess became the same as Ink Princess. They became one of a kind. Unless you're willing to give up your ego for somebody else's sake, you can't claim that you've known love. You know, I find the concept of loss of individuality rather fascinating, for it requires the greatest sacrifice of all for an individual. Oh my. Looks like it's about time you woke up. We only just had about 1 minute of dialogue, dude. Okay, we've skipped all the way to day 25. I doubt the words are like even necessary. Oh, you're a bit of given an explanation for this. God helping humans. Humans want communism and globalism. Turns bad. Humans start God hunt. Start the story. I see. Wait, it's humans? But in this world, humans are different, right? Because humans are... No. Humans are... There's no real human, is there? Because there's puppets. And there's also puppeteers. And then there's aliens. So are the Pythias... morning, Seth. Oh, let me just gather my thoughts after this little cutscene thing. Let's get up, go to school, and go back to sleep. New task, to school. Okay, so let's grab this. Book of Truth, right? I don't know, you said humans. Oh. Okay, so the puppets are humans. Okay, so it'd be the puppets that started killing off the gods. Aliens are disguised as human from a false realm. Puppeteers are from the true realm. Observers are from the true realm. So these are what the gods are? Right? No, these aren't the gods. These are some sort of other race entirely. The Oracle's the god here. And we got Omnicubes. I don't know why they're here. Magcats are that thing. Okay then. Alright, well. Gods are oracles, puppets are humans. Then how did then now the new question is what are aliens, what are puppeteers and such, right? Because the puppeteers aren't exactly deities. And aliens are something from the false realm as well. Which is kind of... I'm losing it. Let's just continue with the story. Maybe something will make sense. Because currently all we've been doing is doing a daily routine. Alright, let's go here. Welcome to Warp Omnicube. Warp to school grounds. Actually, before that, let's rewind a point. Just to make sure. Alright, let's walk to the school grounds. Suppose we should enter the classroom. Alright, let's do it. Let's have this. Let's do day 25, I guess. Henri is absent today. I wonder if something happened. Oh no. Let's start our class. Today's a drawing lesson. Oh, I like drawing. You're allowed to draw flowers, a landscape, political one of these things is not like the other. You're not allowed to draw what you want. Okay. Are we clear? The class nods. What should I draw, I wonder? Flowers or something else? Okay, let's just draw flowers. I draw poppies. The class passes. Well, now I wonder what we could have... I wonder what another selection would have been. It's lunchtime. Why don't we eat on Rooftop today? Then we can check on the magcats. New task, get food. Alright, well, that's our class then. Alright, let's get healthy food. Healthy food. Take some apples, they're quite cheap. New task, go to the rooftop. All these NPCs still say the same thing, there's no point. Third floor, right? Okay. Library? Rooftop, here's the rooftop. Oh, this was the rooftop, I thought it was somewhere else. Like a bench room or something. See, the boy turns around only to reveal a face covered in band-aids. No way. Have you gotten beat up again? As you can see. Well, I did refuse to take out trash doing cleaning duties. So you got beat up for it, wow. What a messed up establishment. It's unfair. Why do they pick on you? Well, they must be disappointed in me. That's why they're upset, furious. Because I'm a misophobic god stuck in a human body. How can they worship me if I'm powerless just like them? Still, remember, I won't be in this vessel forever. In fact, I'm looking for a way to get rid of it. But it's almost impossible in the house, let alone school grounds. But I think I finally found a way to go back. Who knows, perhaps I'll return to my domain faster than one could imagine. So you're leaving soon? Everyone does leave eventually. Anyhow, do you feel like joining me for lunch? Sure. We sit on one of the benches. I tell C about the oracle inside of me, about puppeteers and observers, Pythias and executioners. I tell him everything I know. He doesn't ridicule me. In turn, C reminisces about his past experiences and other worlds he's been to. You know, I remembered something today. A memory of another human vessel I used to have. It was on a land where half of mankind ascended and were blessed with a gift. The gifted left their planet and built a city in the skies. It was given the name of Ether. It was made pure white, and those who lived there all had white hair. Just like him, my god, and just like Charlotte, my gift was to cause cell apoptosis. So everything I touched directly withered the very next moment. That was how my mother died. Right after giving birth, she cradled me in her arms. That was a fatal mistake. Those with gifts as dangerous as that were kept in isolation from civilians. Ugh. Myself included. So the only thing I ever interacted was a virtual parent and a few other devices. I was afraid to touch living things. He closes his eyes as if trying to remember something else. Sadly, as far as my current memory goes, I cannot remember further details. It must have been lonely. Loneliness is a human emotion. To a god, it's a virtue to experience it. I see. Well then, I plan on continuing my research. See you later then. Is this going to be the whole episode where we just go through the days? For like a month? We should go feed the magcats, Seth. I bet they're waiting. New task. Check on magcats. Oh wait. Oh wait, no. Never mind. Where to? Let's go to the first floor and feed the magcats. Garden. Go outside. Yes, come on. Alright, where we... This wasn't here before. Oh my god. Initializing socialization with student amalgamate. Alright, socialize. Talk to them. Charlotte tries to strike a conversation. They lost 3 social. Hisses at you for interrupting them. Lost 2. Yeah, we're gonna win this. Talk at them again. No effect. This is a unusual combat system. Then again, Favana in the last stream did say that this was meant to be a sort of game on social anxiety and something. So I suppose this combat system being centered around striking conversation is pretty fitting. All right, well, good job. Socialization is successful. Let's take our anxiety pills. Let's carry on. Oh boy, it's another. Beheaded student. Socialize. Alright, let's see what our skills are. Smile. Discuss. Anxiety pills. Reassure. Let's smile. Melts hearts if done right. Charlotte smiles. There was no effect on beheaded student. Throws his bowels at me. We recovered social battery points, apparently. Let's try and discuss something. Ask something school related. Oh, ask a question about homework. No effect. Tries to collect his insights. Keeps falling apart. Oh. Maybe we should just talk. Hello. Well done. He collects his insides, keeps falling apart. Social damage. Oh no, that was easy. Let's continue. Oh, here's a mad cat. Hello. Oh, what? That's messed up. There's maggots coming out of the mad cats. Right. Disgusting imagery. They're all dead. Someone puts a hand on my shoulder, I barely feel its presence. Pets aren't allowed here, you knew that, didn't you? So nobody is responsible for what may happen to them. I played with these mad cats, I gave them food. I tamed them, Frey. Yet I couldn't be there when they needed me the most. My exception. Coming to a theatre near you. You are the Oracle, Frey. Can't you do anything? Oh right, we house one of these gods. I was the Oracle, Miss Wiltshire. Everything that defined me as the Oracle has perished. I do not bear memories of my past, nor do I possess extraordinary powers. Therefore, I am the Oracle no more. It is you who defines me right now. However, it still greatly exhausts you. If you use even a pint of my energy consciously, your life systems will collapse, just like the last time. And returning dead back to life is no laughing matter. As long as you reject me, we will eventually drain each other and perish. When we merge, however, we shall obtain great power. The question is, are you willing to give up your ego for the sake of someone or die an individual? Think about it. Frey walks up to the heap of small bodies and crouches beside them. Poor little things. Let's give them a proper burial, shall we? That's kind of sad. They're starting to grow on me. Those weird looking things. Let's go to class. Ahem. Before we start our lesson, there's an announcement I'd like to make. As you all know, pets are not allowed on the school's territory. Yet, seems like some of you have been feeding them against the rules. Oh, just to make it clear, the cats in the garden died because of food poisoning. Oh. We gave them junk food? Oh, right. We gave them junk food and they died. Yep. Yep. You see, junk food is incredibly toxic to animals. Oh. Especially one containing xylitol, which is most commonly used in snack preparation by Charlie's Junk Foods. Whether you did this as a prank or not, it's incredibly cruel to kill an animal like that. So whoever did it, make sure you dispose of the corpses in the garden. Oh no. The guards aren't your janitors, so I want you to take the responsibility yourselves. No way. It can't be, it can't be, it can't be. Their death. It was all my fault? No, no, no. Because they were hungry. It's because Henri told me to. It's because Seth decided to feed them. Because I was made to do this. Oh no, she's blaming everyone besides her. Miss Wiltshire, are you okay? I knew it. Wiltshire killed those cats. Cat killer. We're laughing for some reason, not exactly being mean, but cat killer, cat killer. No, 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 it's not like that. Cat killer. Cat killer, cat killer. I just wanted to help. Cat killer, cat killer, cat killer. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Charlotte Wiltshire is a murderer. Oh. That's not pretty. The ink kept flowing out, making me unable to catch my breath. I choked on my own words. It's all my fault. I wake up in tears and snot. Ugh. Dee's face hovers above me. How are you feeling? Wait, am I answering as Charlotte or Seth? Why are you here? Dee, what are you doing here? Okay, we're answering as Charlotte. You don't remember? I carried you here. Oh, I've caused you trouble. Even though I know how much he hates dirty things, it's okay, as I thought you became targeted because of me. But don't worry. I found a way out. Let's go. Where to? What's happening? I found a way out of the house. What house? Trust me, it'll be okay. There'll be no guards, no classmates, no routine in the outside world. No one will raise a hand against you either. What if we don't like it out here there? We'll go back, right? Nope. Right, we will. Well then. I'm afraid we can't waste any more time. Let's go. The elevator goes to 1F if it's activated on this floor. That's the floor we need to get to. All the doors open for me, so getting further won't be a problem. But isn't the rule that all the doors open for people who possess X in their name? Be careful not to alarm the guards. The moment they find us, it's over. Oh, okay, we're leaving then. Let's save. Where to? Place looks deserted. Oh, this is new. Are you sure it's okay to wander around here? Don't worry about it. Let's look if we can find a shelter here. Right here. What is that? What am I looking at? Is this an insect or... Oh, customer, you seem troubled, I can tell. How about I sell you women's rights with a 10% discount? You'll get gender identity rights as a free extra. Or would you prefer freedom of speech? If you give up your rights to life, you can get many other ones from the points you earn. Let's leave. Okay, I guess not here. Let's try here. Nothing's wrong? Well, it says religion on the entrance. But no matter how I look at it, it's just a department store. Oh, silly customer, what is this? What kind of wrong turn to Albuquerque have we ended up in? Did you really think there was supposed to be something else? The religion of modern age is capitalism, and banks are its churches. Anyhow, do you need anything you don't need? I don't have any cash, sorry. No problem, the money altar is over here. The what? The altar! ATM, don't tell me you haven't heard of it. Oh, now I see. Sorry, we don't really need anything. Thank you for your service. Come again, I'll be praying for you at a local bank. Alright, let's try here. Is it a pharmacy? No, what is this? Is this a moth? No, you've got it all wrong. Welcome to the shop of knowledge. Did you know? Knowledge is produced to be sold. It doesn't matter if it's true or not. Nobody cares about that anymore. Everyone's starving, hungry for information. New, old, hidden, forgotten, second-hand knowledge. I've got it all in these pills. Okay. But you're minor, so I can't sell you any. How about distilled orange, knowledge orange flavored chewable tablets instead? I think we'll pass. Thank you for your time. Alright, let's try here. This shopkeeper looks surprisingly normal. Wait until they suggest you living food. Sounds promising, although I don't have my wallet with me. Alright, it's not. Alright, let's go this way. This road's open. Seems like there's no place for us here. Let's see what's ahead then. What lies ahead is a maze. Suddenly I feel weak in my knees. Cough, cough. The next moment I lose my balance in a coughing fit. C crouches beside me. Are you okay? No, I just remembered something. This maze reminded me of it. I see, it must be a painful memory. Can you stand? Sure, don't mind me. These are the boxes from episode 1, if I'm not mistaken. What do they do now? Art Gacha, one-time use cards inside. Play. No or yes? Let's try it. Found a SR Umbrella Boy. Alright, well, I know what we're doing. I know what we're gonna do. Alright, what's this do? Oh, sweet. Awesome. What about this one? Art Gacha, one-time use cards inside. Play. Yes. Found R, don't hinder. Alright, let's get this one as well. Art Gacha. Play. Yes. Found you are young gods. Alright, let's see what these are. This is actually pretty this is pretty fun. Please don't hinder my sleep. Okay. What's this one do? What about C? Young gods. Alright, so we have C, Charlotte herself, and the Oracle. Do we ascend into godhood? I don't know. No. Oh, cock. Well, we'll never know what that one is. Yep, take it. Night gaming. Let's just take them all. Yep, don't hinder. Don't hinder. There's a lot of don't hinders in here. Don't hinder. Oh my god. You know what? Let's see what happens if we use don't hinder on C instead. These are, oh, it's the same thing. Okay, we're not missing anything then. And these are all like random. Fuck! I keep doing it. My bad. By the way, how long have you been with Seth? Well, he was assigned to me when I turned 10. I see. I was thinking that your puppeteer is a little unusual. Why so? You see, as far as I remember, there are 4 types of them. Adam, Eve, Seth, and Lilith. Adam is incredibly masculine. Eve is gentle and family-oriented. Seth is the wisest. Lilith is the most strict of them all. Usually it's either Eve or Lilith who get assigned to girls. It's a wonder that a male puppeteer is watching over you. Heh, Seth is special in many ways, I guess. Alright, we gotta see more. Alright. Time for gacha. Gimme. More night gaming. Let's find out what this night gaming one is. So, from the looks of it, we have the couch with Bennett and Felix and Charlotte. Bennett appears to be using a PlayStation controller. Felix, behind on the times, is using what looks like more like an Xbox controller, and Charlotte's just eating potato chips. This is nice. Alright. Let's get this. Young gods, let's just collect them all. I know it's completely unnecessary, but let's just take them. Thank you. Alright. Let's head on out of this maze. Oh good. Now where are we? Well, there's a choice here, so let's rewind. These cubes sure are massive. Fascinating. Can you read what's written here? Let's see. Memorials for anonymous leaders, the true rulers of the world. So that's nothing. Well, the smaller cubes. I think they're soul offerings. Not only does a cube contain soul data, it also represents the ego of a person. Alright, where have we stumbled on? Seems like it's no place for us to stay to. Oh, I don't like this. All the unwanted, all the unneeded, all the excessive, all that amount to nothing are buried here, in the forest of the defective. Okay. The smell is so strong that I cover my mouth and nose. She does the same. I wonder who these people were. They're all failures, and the victims of the trial, most likely. But the trials don't kill people. In a way they don't. What do you mean? Haven't you heard? If your cube gets formatted, you'll become empty. All we left is an empty shell devoid of personality. Hollow human. It's a Dark Souls reference. That's it. This is the Dark Souls reference. We got hollows. You become no more than your puppeteer's mute self-insert. You'll keep doing quests, opening boxes and running around until you eventually collapse. Then you'll be buried here, as garbage of the society. Alright. That's good. Will we end up here too? The, holds his tongue. Oh, what's this tree about? People are hanging on tree branches. Oh, they're hanging. It's a suicide spot. That's good. Let's continue on, shall we? Charlotte is, worried? Something wrong? I thought the outside world would be a brighter place. Maybe we should go back after all. Go back to that place, so that we'll be mixed with dirt again. If we stay together, we'll be okay. If we hide in the fog, we'll be okay. We'll be okay, see. So, let's go back. He lets out a bitter laugh. Then he looks at me. The world that's reflected in your eyes must be a wonderful place. It must be a very kind world full of colour. But it's not the world that I see. To me, it's this bleak, disgusting place. Even the air here is unpleasant. Believe me. This contaminated land isn't a place we belong to. But where can we go? Isn't it obvious? Sea points at the sky. I don't understand. I found a way to go back to my initial form. Sea brings out something. It's a pack of pills. I took these from the infirmary. The amount we'll have to intake is rather big, but I've made enough. Made sure there's enough for two. Yeah? You still don't get it. Oh, we're gonna overdose on drugs. That's good. Sorry, it must be my bad choice of words. How do I say this? C stumbles on his words. They come a bit shakily, but his smile is still present. Do you take the blue pill? Or the red pill? I want to take you with me, to my heavenly domain. We will get rid of our heavy bodies and rise above all earth dwellers. We will be the ones to purify this world. Will you accept, Charlotte Wiltshire? Can I save before we do this? I want it to be your decision, not somebody else's. Wait, we don't get to choose? I don't want to hurt C, but wouldn't going with him mean I'll leave everyone behind? I'll leave it to you, Seth. What? If it's you, you surely know what to do. Whoa! I actually don't. Wait, Seth's a character. No, I'm not. What do I do? This seems to be a very big plot moment. Let's accept. And then we'll rewind. I hope your decision is the right one, Seth. I take C's hand. I accept. Really? You do? I do. Let's go to your kingdom in the skies. C replies in a soft voice. Thank you. To be honest, I would have never gathered the courage to do this alone. This human body and mind of mine are so fragile that they crumble at the slightest worry. I take the pills. Soon they will put me to sleep. Don't worry, C. From now on, you'll never be alone. He takes my hand, it's trembling. Loneliness is such a human emotion, yet all this time it's been tearing me apart. Soon I'll lose the virtue to be able to experience it. I feel myself nodding off. We wished each other sweet dreams and closed our eyes, sitting in a comfortable silence. Sometime later, two bodies will be found in the forest. Two empty shells devoid of soul data. They would soon become a part of a bigger pile of meat, eventually dissolving into soil fertilizers for a world we're part of no longer. We will ascend to the heavens and become cruel gods with little concern for earthly matters. Well, this just happened. I appear to have 3 eyes. We would laugh over our miserable human lives, realizing how little they meant on the scale of the whole universe and of endless life timelines. It's a happy ending. Happy end. Alright, we beat the game. Well then, that was easy. Huh. Well. GG? Maybe? Ignorant bliss. Alright, let's... Okay, that's surely not the end though. Let's refuse this time. Alright, we're gonna skip his dialogue. Good, so, if, will, so, the, then, the, it, but, to, even, believe, but, isn't, see, I, see, it's, I, the, you, alright. Alright, here we go, this is the decision. We'll try again. I won't take you with me to Heavenly Domain, we'll get rid of our heavy bodies, we will be the ones to purify this world, you accept. Want it to be a decision, not somebody else's, don't want to hurt C, leave it to you. If C, you surely won't know what to do. Alright, we're refusing him. When I take his hand, C will smile ever so brightly, so blindingly. It would be a genuine soft smile filled with sincere gratitude. His hand would tremble in mine. He'd be still anxious and sure afraid. I will tighten my grip a little to reassure him everything's okay. Fear is a human emotion, see. Soon enough it will disappear. We will abandon our earthly shells and ascend to your divine domain. We will become gods. Together we'll bring order to this world. Wait, what? Didn't I refuse him? All pollution, everything that's unfair, humiliating, unpleasant will be purified. All the dirty colors will be cleansed. We will become pure white. We will become happy. I don't take his hand. His eyes widen. I feel a growing lump in my throat. It's impossible to speak. Thought that you'd understand. See, please listen. Even if you're scared of this world, even if you hate it, even if it disgusts you, a deep breath. I want you to live. It's barely a whisper. The words reach his ears. His breathing becomes erratic, his knees give in. It's a panic attack. I watch him break down in front of me. My eyes feel dry. You're unfair, C. It's me who wants to cry the most. There's no place for us to go. A corpse of a god laughs behind my back. Mind signs! Could you be any more dramatic? Acting all high and mighty, yet you've been saying it all for your own sake. The one who doesn't want to die is... I cover my ears. You, Miss Woodshire. Despite all the self-harm, all the big dreams and fantasies about self-sacrifice and whatnot, you still want to live your pathetic life until the very end. Please, stop. Just admit it, that you're afraid to die. Deep down, you don't actually believe there's a place like heaven up above, do you? Even worse, there's nothingness awaiting you. You'll die, only to achieve complete solitude in an empty space of an afterlife. Not even your beloved Seth will be there for you. Why would they stay with you when they're bored to death, even when there's no quests to complete? Admit it, even your puppeteer is with you only as long as they're entertained. Shut up, shut up, shut up. I want you to be honest with yourself. We both know it, right? That everyone only wants to use you. Shut up. But why should it matter? You have me, Miss Vulture. Even in the cold embrace of death, I won't leave you. There's nothing to be afraid of. You should have let this boy die already. I plunge forward, grasping Frey's throat, squeezing it with all I have. We fall down. I'm strangling Frey with my own hands. Getting hard to breathe. I just want you to open your eyes. Look, can't you see this boy is dying to disappear for good? He doesn't want to be saved. I make my grip harder, it hurts. He opened up to you. And look what you've done. You're the cruel one, Miss Wiltshire. I'm... There they are. What the hell are these? Here they are, seize them. Alright, well, I guess it's no longer just a happy end then. So would you be so kind as to explain yourselves? It was my initiative to leave the house, sir. I forced Charlotte Woodshire to come with me. Miss Woodshire, is that true? He looks at me expectantly. It is. Then, Mr. Wordsworth, can I ask for your reasons for violating school rules? Well, of course. I wanted a breath of fresh air. It's unfitting for the god of this world to be inhaling such stale air every day. I ended up dragging Miss Woodshire along with me against her will since she didn't feel well. I sincerely thought that would help her recover, you see. I see. Mr. Wordsworth, you are forbidden to leave your room until the day of the trial. As a punishment for your behaviour, you'll be robbed of all social points you had until this day. Yeah, I'm just in the same boat as C here. I don't know what that is. Miss Wiltshire, you are awaited in class at the usual hours. I'll have an appointment scheduled for you at the laboratory. Considering the situation, medical tests will be absolutely necessary. Then we're going to have a counselling session in regard to your indecent relationships with classmates. After the trial, of course. Now return to your rooms if you will. Okay. You needn't have covered for me, see. I only told the truth. Still, you've lost all the social points. I still don't know what that is. There's no way you can get past the trial like this. About that. Oh. Huh. There's something I'd like to ask of you. What is it? If possible, please don't vote for me in the trial. If a sacrifice has to be made, it must be me. Don't put it like that. Please. My only wish. I don't belong to this world. It's only natural that it rejects me. That's why I ask of you, please don't vote for me. My last chance to leave this world. Just like that, we parted ways. Umbrella Man's words rang in my head. You needn't have helped him. Frey's words followed. He doesn't want to be saved. A fresh memory of C's plea kept replaying over and over. Please don't vote for me in the trial. Let's save. Very immersed in the story suddenly. Let's say hello. Felix is feeding his Venus flytrap with a forceps. A box full of dehydrated bloodworms is standing on the table. His usual frowning expression is absent. Come on, seal your mouth. Here comes the food. After a moment, he notices my presence in the room. Ahem. Can't sleep? I sit beside Felix. The flytrap, now closed, seems to be enjoying its meal. I can make you peppermint tea if you want me to. No need to, it's okay. Say, do you still remember the time from when we went to the Oracle's world? Felix doesn't look in my direction. There is no way I'd forget, right? And the thing that happened in the end, what did it look like to you? Felix hesitates for a moment. It looked like you melting into the biomass right in front of me. What did it look like to you then? It was like holding hands with a beautiful girl. Messed up, right? My whole head is messed up. Do you still stay true to the routine like I advised you? I do. Get up, go to school, and back to sleep again. I believe that as long as I maintain those simple rules, my mind wouldn't crumble without the pills. Then perhaps you should go back to taking the— No. I can't just do that. If you disappear, if everyone disappears, I'm sorry, forget it. The trial is coming soon too. What if you get chosen? I won't. I've made some friends. And I've done some socializing too. So there's that. That's so. I'm sorry I can't be of help. It's okay. You've already done more for me than you should have. Besides, I'm already a proper grown-up. So I should be able to handle my problems myself. Right, you've grown out of toys. But honestly, that naivety of yours is unbelievable. Suddenly, the atmosphere in the room changes. Brother man, didn't we agree that you wouldn't touch house tenants? Oops, I forgot. My bad, my bad. Are you afraid I'll hurt them? Umbrella Man brings out a scalpel from Felix's lab coat, bringing it through his throat. You like remembering old times? Wait, stop it. Ooh. Haha. Although your reaction will be undoubtedly amusing, it's not in my interest to have you completely and utterly mind-broken. Umbrella Man doesn't put the scalpel away, still playing with it in his hands. Why did you come, Umbrella Man? No specific reason. How's your new friend doing? Not so well. I've hurt him. I see. Umbrella Man laughs in Felix's voice. It sends shivers down my spine. Anyway, I came to give you a friendly advice. I want you to choose wisely during the trial. If you do, who knows? Perhaps you can save a life. That's all I can say. Bye-bye. The next moment, Umbrella Man is gone. You look like you've seen a ghost. It's nothing. I should really go to sleep. Thank you for talking to me. Good night, Felix. Good night, Charlotte. Well then. It's late already, but I don't want to sleep yet. Huh? We can see if anyone's still awake. What about Bennett? Nope. Where's our mad cat? What is it, dear girl? Can't sleep? Yeah. I'll make tea. Which one would you like? There's oolong, honey bush, jasmine green, ruby bush, good morning tea, gunpowder green, Earl Grey, Lady Grey, Christmas mix, Japanese lime will do. Alright, I'll add a spoon of honey to it. Sorry for interrupting your duties. Take no mind. Unfortunately, inspiration often comes at night, rendering me completely unable to sleep in peace. I see. So, what is it that troubles you? If it's anger you need to take out, the piano room is always open. Haha. I don't think mashing chords in the middle of the night would help this time. Then what is it? I guess I'm just tired. I want to rest for a while, but whenever I close my eyes, the slumbering god haunts my dreams. And when I wake up, new troubles only keep piling up. I see. Why don't you spend more time in the dressing room? I might have a few dresses you haven't tried on yet. I'm short on feedback, especially since Felix refuses to help lately. You see, he has a slender build and you've been so busy at school lately. I got it. Thank you, Aiden. I'll try to visit more often. Let's see if Huxley is awake. Huxley's not here. What about in here? Well, let's just take a look at the pianos being used. Nope. Alright, nothing's going on. The library is closed. There's nothing else in here. Alright, I think we've talked to everyone. Let's sleep. Good night, Seth. Alright, well. I play a familiar melody. It's called The Town That Doesn't Exist. Ray closes a memory book he's reading when he sees me. Long time no see, Miss Wiltshire. Look, don't make such a sour face. I want to make up with you. I've been doing some cleaning lately. I've heard this before. If I can't be of help in the real world, I figured I'd help clear up your mind at the very least. Look, hasn't it become less foggy? I suppose so. Ray beams with excitement. Right? But why would you do that? I never asked for this. You see, I read in your memory journals that you were lamenting the fact that your mind had become foggy over the years. And I figured it's in my power to aid you. You might not notice the changes immediately, but they will soon take place. I see. Frey lightly embraces me, nuzzling against my hair. Don't worry about a single thing, Miss Wiltshire. You will soon see that this world is not worth staying in. Sweet dreams, Princess. Day 31. This is the last month, I think. Alright, we're in Charlotte's room again. Let's save again. No, let's not. Let's do this. Let's take the Warp Omnicube to school. Nothing happens. Seems like the Warp Cube is broken, Seth. Let's look for the other way around. Alright, let's just go, I guess. No one's here. Alright. Anyone in here? No one's here. No one is here. What about in the bathroom? Ah! Aiden is cleaning the bathtub. Good morning, Aiden. Good morning, dear girl. Every time I see you, you're constantly occupied. Well, that is my job. As much as I hate to complain, Bennett has been causing too much havoc around the house lately. Can you imagine? One day I've left a jar of ladyfinger cookies in the kitchen cabinet, and the next day it was filled with dried human toes. The insolent fool thought I wouldn't notice the difference. You must have had it tough. By the way, the warp cube doesn't seem to work. That's strange, I never saw any of the Omni cubes malfunction before. Why is that, Aiden? Their evolution went far past what humanity could ever achieve, so they never break or malfunction. If an Omni cube seems to be broken, that must mean that it's doing so on its own accord. Try using it again, I'm sure it'll work. Alright, well. We are the guy, let's try using it again. Also, no one's here. Alright. Let's try again. Welcome to Warp Omnicube. Warp to school grounds? Nothing happens. Seems like a warp cube is broken, Seth. Look for the other way around. Okay, well, it didn't work again. We'll just have to go the normal way. Let's just say bye to everyone when we go then. No one's here. What about in here? No one is here. Wait, where are the others then? Huh? No one is here. No one's here either. They've all disappeared except for Aiden. Violent room. It's locked. Still locked. Let's go out. We're closed for maintenance. Thank you for using our server. What? Don't come again. Let's try using a warp cube again, Seth. It's organic, so maybe it changed its mind. Fine. I'm not liking this, so we're saving. Let's go to school, Seth. Oh wait, whoops. Welcome to the Warp Omnicube. Warp to school grounds? Yes. Alright, it worked. But what's different? What's that? And the Wiltshire held hands. The and Wiltshire held hands. Oh. For this lesson, you should organize into groups of 3. Henri's sitting too far away. She probably already found someone to work with. Seth, find us a group. New task, find a group. We already have enough people, sorry. Didn't you hear we have enough people? As much as we'd like to have you with us, we're full. Whoops, we're full. Oh, it seems like you haven't got enough people. Well, yes. Are you really worthy of being in Wiltshire's group? Everyone, is there someone without a group yet? Oh, I can join you. Then it's decided. Sorry, we're full. Rude. Sorry, can't take you. Well, socialization time. Let's just talk to it. Yep, this is I'm not sure what to think about this. The message comes across alright, but I don't know. Or enough of people. I'll be of help. Let's go back to our seat. Oh. Miss Wiltshire, will you be working alone? Yes. Excuse me, I'll work with Wiltshire. Isn't that wonderful? Henri joins our desks together. Hee, let's work together, Charlie. Right. Well then, let's start our lesson. Henri's so hungry. Haha, I could have guessed. Buy us something, okay? I'll be waiting on the rooftop like usual. New task, buy food. Alright, let's not screw this up. We're gonna go to the rooftop. I buy soy milk and whole wheat sandwiches that Henri loves. Oh, I don't have any money left for myself. Seems like we'll be skipping lunch today, Seth. Alright, well, that sucks. Wait, is it in our inventory? Well, we'll just assume it is. Third floor, let's head to the rooftop. This is the rooftop, right? Yep. Oh my god. This is weird. Henri chews on the bread I brought her. You know, Charlie, there are rumors about you and Vincent going around in the school. What kind of relationship do you have with him? Relationship sounds way too heavy, Henri. I'm not sure he wants to talk to me after what happened. After what happened? Can't be. It's just as I thought. He was after your body. Huh? What did you two do exactly? Nothing much aside from the ascending to the heavens thing. Oh my god, what? That was what? Good wording there, Charlotte. See, you didn't do anything bad, Henri. There's no reason to shut up. You might be a little dense in the head, but let me tell you. Always act all mysterious, only want to use you. You may hide it however long you want, but I know you're quite well endowed. Wasn't it a cute... I cover Henri's mouth with my hands. Stop it. Henri breaks free of my grip with ease. Ha ha ha. You look like a tomato. Jeez. By the way, why don't we go feed the strays today? Henri, they're dead. Henri, you know, the mad cats we fed. Yes, what about them? I feel a lump in my throat. They're dead. Uh-oh. And it's all my fault. It was me who brought them bad food and what are you talking about? It was Seth who didn't do anything to stop us. Hey. I'm apparently gonna act as Seth apparently, but yeah, hey. Moreover, they ate themselves. I could have done something. Seth would listen if I simply told him. My hands begin shaking again. I feel the bilious ink rise in my throat. Henri puts her hands on mine. Listen, repeat after me. Not my fault. I hesitate. She grips my hands harder, her pretty nails digging into my skin. Do it. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. See, it's not that hard. Right. You still look down. Is there something else that worries you? Well, the trial is soon. I'm worried that the choice I'll make will be the wrong one. Why so? You'll vote for Henri, right? Henri won't get angry for that, silly. That's what friends do after all. Why am I wrong? Wait, so is voting... We don't need to really vote, will we? I'm glad I saved. I'll vote for you. I'll vote for you, Henri. As I thought. Of course you will. Henri leans in and kisses me. That's nice. I freeze in place. Now that's my Charlie. You should stop filling your empty head with useless things already. All you have to do is stay by my side. I'll make all your troubles disappear, all of them. School bell rings. Go back to class. Henri will join you later. Okay, until later then. Bye bye. As I went back, I wondered if Henri was always this forceful. Instead of feeling happy after our lunch together like usual, I felt incredibly humiliated. Huh. There's something on my desk. There's something I want to tell you. Come to the rooftop after classes. See. I wonder what happened. The class passes quickly. New task. Check the rooftop. Alright. Let's just quickly head there. Where to? No, not frickin' 3F. Okay, so before we head in, let's save again. Oh, what the hell? Nope. I'm sorry, have you seen a boy around here? Hold her down. No longer playing God by waving that spray around her. So who do you think you are? Some princess? Royalty? Rapunzel maybe? Isn't her hair too long by school norms? Hey, why don't we help our dear schoolmate out? Wait, what is this about? One of the girls brings out scissors. Oh no. The other two hold me down, making me unable to move. Snip snap. A lock of hair falls down. Be quiet about it, okay? We might accidentally cut more than your hair. Please, don't cut it. Look, she thinks we'd listen if she asked. It'd be such a pity if our little princess had got bald all of a sudden, right? Snip snap, snip snap. Snip snap, snip snap, snip snap, snip snap. There's her snipping noises. As new locks of hair fell down, I felt myself incredibly humiliated. What am I being punished for? Why does it feel so humiliating? Was everyone always like this? A familiar figure appears before me. Didn't you call for help, Miss Wiltshire? I don't want to trouble anyone. Who was the one to teach you that? Was it your mother? Be a good girl. Good always wins in the end. If you'll be kind, others will be kind to you. Violence is bad. All your life you're being manipulated by others. All because you care too much about opinions. Because you want to be loved by everyone. Snip snap, snip snap. And when things don't go your way, you find excuses. Snip snap, snip snap. Don't you have any pride? There are things worse than getting beaten up. Going through such humiliation when all you have to do is take my hand and everything that's unfair will perish. It doesn't matter if it's just me who will get hurt, Frey. No. We both know that's a cheap lie. In fact, you want somebody to save you. Very much so, but dare not ask of it. Because you deem yourself unworthy. No response, huh? Frey sighs. So, where are your so-called friends when you need them the most? I don't know. Maybe they went home. Friends can't always be there for me. Is that so? Just so you know, even if your friends abandon you, even if your mother abandons you, even if the whole world abandons you, I'll always be by your side. Well, you can't really leave me, can you? You're kind of inside me. Please keep that in mind. Snip snap. Snip snap. She's gotten silent. Oh, our princess seems to have learned manners. Hey, is she even alive? Beats me. Dad, someone's coming. What if it's a teacher? Run, quick. They leave me lying among the remnants of my once long hair. There's a taste of ink in my mouth. I feel ill. Footsteps, more footsteps. The ones who hover above me are all familiar faces. The very next moment my head hits the concrete. Before everything goes to black, I hear voices. Man, how disgusting. Hey, stop it. She might be still conscious. Who cares? Just get her out of here. So, Miss Wiltshire, how does it feel now that the fog has lifted? Oh my god. That is not a good look. Was it always like this, Umbrella Man? What was, my dear? Everything. The school, my classmates. I won't answer the questions you can answer yourself. You're a cruel person. It's just that I'm not cut out to be a babysitter, my dear. But honestly, you should reevaluate your relationship choices. Have you ever considered that your wonderful lady friend is not as good as you imagine her to be? Henri's not a bad person, and she would never ever manipulate people for her own selfish reasons. Nor would she write insults on the chess blackboard, right? But oh well, you will never listen if it's not Ayla pushing you to the wall. Whoops. Wrong timeline. What? Oh, Ayla's... Ayla is the, that one with the red hair, right? Forget I've said that. It looks so goofy. Say, Umbrella Man, where do people go after they die? The woman closes his the woman closes his eyes as if contemplating something. They become stargazers. Losing their earthly shells, they become able to go anywhere in the vast universe. So they just wander around? One can say so. They become the kind of existence that can be in any place imaginable at the blink of an eye. Can experience millions of years in less than a moment. Can linger with a living being and experience their life. Hearing their thoughts, feeling what they feel. Becoming a stargazer is part of the cycle of life. A purgatory period before one can achieve peace. Sounds nice, perhaps? However, didn't you say yourself that you didn't want to make haste to see the other side? You know my employer is rather fond of you. So coincidentally it's in my best interests to see you alive and cooking. Oh, another note. This woman whose body I'm currently borrowing has her shift ending soon. If you don't want any questions from her, I believe you should go home, my dear. Right, I should. And if you wish to cut your hair before anyone sees you, I'd suggest taking scissors with you. Look if there are any in the cabinet. Alright, well. There's a pair of scissors in the cabinet. Take it? Yep. Take the scissors. Let's go home, Seth. Let's go to the bathroom, Seth. I can't let anyone see me like this. New task. Cut hair. Alright. This is pretty sad. I lift up the scissors. My hands are shaking. The scissors are sharp. Just one careless snip and it'll all be over. Flowers will bloom from my skin and I will no longer... Someone takes my wrist. Aiden. Good evening, dear girl. Since when have you been doing your haircuts all by yourself? Aiden takes the scissors away from me in one quick movement. Allow me to help. Do you have any image of what you want your new haircut to be like? I don't know. That's alright. I'll do something about it. Snip snap, snip snap. I know this sound all too well, but somehow right now it's comforting. And done. Look into the mirror. A stranger is reflected in it. Oh. Oh, it's Frey. It's a corpse I've burned in the incinerator. It's beautiful, Aiden. Thank you. I'm glad I could be of help. I'll be taking the scissors, okay? Okay. Aiden pats my head before leaving. If you ever need to talk about your troubles, I'm always here for you, alright? Alright. The next moment Aiden is gone. Hey Seth, how about we visit Dr. Huxley too? Well then. And that's what it looks like now. We look like... Frey? Well done. It's in here. In here. What am I doing? Alright. Huxley is attaching a limb to the body with duct tape. Perfect. Good evening, Dr. Huxley. Hello, little one. Is there anything you'd like to ask? Yes, there's something that's been troubling me for a while. Oh, a chronic illness? Deadly disease, I presume? Yeah, something like that. I've been vomiting a lot of ink since the Oracle awakened. I do not know where they come from, and it doesn't look like normal ink. If it was, your intestines would be full of ulcers by now, or worse. Let's have a look. So, did you find anything, Dr. Huxley? To my surprise, I haven't. I believe this illness is of a psychosomatic character, which means that the problem lies in your mind. I'm afraid I can't be of help in this case. After all, I am a surgeon. If it's not something I can cut out, well, you know, I understand. Thank you, Dr. Huxley. I'm happy to be of help. Now what? Suppose we just go to bed? Those hairpins. Let's go to sleep, Seth. Okay, so let's go to sleep. What are you doing? Sleep. Go. Put the drawing away. What drawing? What drawing? Put the drawing away. Huh? Hey? We're supposed to do something? Oh look, it's Benna and Felix are sleeping soundly with the TV still on. They must have competed in fighting games so much that they fell asleep. I can't sleep. Nobody's here. Alright, so let's go to bed. What are you doing? The trial is coming, Seth. Okay, well there you go. Let's try to catch at least a glimpse of sleep. My cat jumps on my bed. Ah, I know, I'll be fine. Don't worry. Okay. Something is terribly wrong here. And we have our hair back at least, so that's something. I hear the sound of pages flipping. Oh, you're awake, Miss Wiltshire. Where am I? Your mind, of course, where else can you be? But, can't you see, it's our good old mind library, lying in shambles. You're too close, Frey. Frey chuckles softly but doesn't move away. You've accepted me into your mind. How much closer could we get? I laugh a bit too bitterly. Frey, yes? Read me something. Will an old memory journal do? Anything will. Very well. Choose one. Memory of a yellow ribbon or memory of a graveyard? Yellow ribbon. It's a memory of Umbrella Man. It's quite short, so I might as well read you another one. The day I got a yellow ribbon. It was on my 8th birthday. Umbrella Man stood in the darkest corner of the room, blending with the shadows. He stepped out of it only when everyone else left. He extended his gloved hand to me and it was a present. A yellow ribbon. For your birthday present. I bought this ribbon. We are born colourless, he said, tying it around my collar. It's the people we meet who give us colour. Wear it as a memento of our alliance, will you? Memory end. As I promised, there's another one. You've already seen a fragment of it, though. A memory of my first dress. Back in the day, I had a slightly short haircut and dressed in a way that one wouldn't call girly. When Aiden awoke after Dr. Huxley's treatment, he was Krampus no more. He took up a number of new hobbies, cooking, cleaning, drawing, sewing among that. He took particular interest in making dresses, and invited me to try on one. It's wonderful, I complimented him wholeheartedly. I don't think I'm cut out for dresses, Aiden. Why so? He asked, genuinely curious. What I see before me is a fair young lady. You should let your hair grow, he added, smiling. You'll make a wonderful lady when you grow up. Memory end. Hey, what kind of dreams did you have before I appeared? My dreams of Mother. Not always, sometimes. Just the dreams that I remember more vividly. What were they like? In one of these dreams we were walking together on the street at night. It was raining. Then she fell to the ground and I dragged her away from the sidewalk. I took off my coat and covered her. I knew I had to do something but couldn't do a thing without her permission. So I kept asking, should I call for help? Should I call a taxi? Should I call an ambulance? But she kept answering with, I don't know, over and over again. So we just sat there unmoving. People passed by us. I cradled her in my arms. It felt like her body parts were missing under the coat, but I couldn't bring myself to check. That's the kind of dream it was. Not moving a muscle to do anything just because you're told not to. What a dependent way to live your life. I know. But strangely enough, I was content with it. Like it was supposed to be that way. To think of it, I've always wanted someone to make decisions for me. Pitiful, yet fascinating. Although I'd love to continue our conversation, I'd leave you to rest now. After all, the trial is coming. Yes. Good night, Frey. Frey chuckles. Sleep well, Miss Wiltshire. Day 32. Okay, only 1 day's passed. Alright, this is a big day apparently. Okay, this is a bit different. This is kind of different. What happened to the menu? Well, let's save first. Thingy. What? Use me to try again. Yeah. Kill yourself. Nah. Aw. What? True realm is alive. What? Eyeballs, fingernails, bowels, pliers. Okay, this is different. That boy. Red Pepe. What? Zergra. What? Where? What kind of freaking fever dream am I in now? Feeding magcats to magcats. What? To maggots. There's some useless garbage inside. Look it. Die in a pit. It's a drawing of me and Henri. Who is this? Steph, don't tell me you don't remember. It's my friend Henrietta. What? She always tells me to call her Henri though. She drew this picture for my birthday. So nice of her, isn't it? What's this say? Inside you're empty. This is so weird. Now I'm weirded. Hi Felix. Hello Charlotte. Hi Bennett. Hello Charlotte. Hi Aiden. Hello Charlotte. Hello. Hello Charlotte. Hello Charlotte. Hello Charlotte. Hello Charlotte. Hello Charlotte. Oh, so hello Charlotte. I can't move. Hello Charlotte. Hello Charlotte. What's going on? Goodbye Felix. Goodbye Aiden. Goodbye Bennett. Goodbye Huxley. Goodbye Magcat. Goodbye everyone. I'll miss you all. What? Use me to warp? No, maybe not. Where am I? It'll be okay. Trial, everyone can be fixed. The Smile Room, a proven place to make the troublemaker quiet. Were we deemed? Enter the trial room. No, what's here? The elevator isn't working. Okay, well, let's enter the trial room. Dear students and teachers, you're welcome to the annual school trial. Please bring out your mobile phones. We shall begin voting now. Henri peeks over my shoulder, waiting for me to make a decision. What should I do, Seth? I promised you not to vote for him, but I want to save him. I too promised Henri to vote for her. We're best friends after all. What should I do? Vote for Henri. Vote for C. Withdraw. I'll vote for Henri. I hope your decision is the right one, Seth. I don't know. This way, I'll fulfill my promises to both C and Henri. I give my vote to Henri. Henri looks at me in surprise. You actually voted for me? We made a promise, didn't we? Alright, we did. We sure did. Look, Henri's voting for you too. Henri chooses my name in the list. Attention please. Everyone stop voting now. We will now count the votes. Please wait for a moment. 3, 2, 1. And the one who will amount to nothing, the most useless of all, the one with 0 votes is Vincent Wordsworth. Not only has he ever socialized, he didn't even attend class. That's a lie. He lost all points because he ran away from the house. Such a worthless being can never become useful to society. He's destined to amount to nothing. Therefore his soul data is corrupted. Am I right, everyone? The audience roars with a yes. What a loser. It's all because I've abandoned him. Everyone's clapping and laughing. Loser god. Loser god. Loser god. It feels like a mass psychosis. It shouldn't be like this. Henri touches my shoulder. She's smiling just like everyone else. Serves him right. It's great we didn't get chosen, right? I don't know what to reply with. The guards start making their way to sea. I see an umbrella man among the crowd. His yellow eyes stand out among all. What a good day, isn't it? Umbrella man. Your employer, he... Excuse me, what? The god of this world, he's... Oh, you're talking about that grey-haired boy? Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Oh god, my stomach hurts from laughter. I expected nothing less from you, to be honest. Unfortunately, that boy is a perfectly human being, not special in any kind of way. Come on, take a good look at him. I call out to sea. Vincent! He hears my voice and turns around. I stare at him. What stares back at me? Is the abyss itself. Then for a brief moment I finally see his face. His great... What? What the hell happened to his hair? A face of a small scared boy. He disappears behind the doors. I feel my feet move forward on their own. Where are you going? I have to save him. Are you insane? Forget that, loser. I saved him once. I'm now responsible for his life. No, you're not. You'll stay here with me. I'm sorry, Henri. I have to go. Wait. Henri grabs my sweater. I won't let you go. People don't return from the smile room. You'll stay here where you belong with me. I break free from her grip. I'll be back in a moment, alright? New task. Save Vincent. Alright, let's go. Hello. Oh, okay. What's this say? Nothing, huh? Oh. Okay. You're not a loser, God, see. I think you're wonderful. You're wonderful exactly because you're flawed. Because it makes you so very human. We're flawed. We're born to make errors. We hurt each other because we are essentially egoistic. That's why I want to know you better. We are reminding him. C is lying on the table with his eyes open. Vincent, I'm so glad you're safe. Thank God. Wait, Miss Wiltshire. Something's off. Huh? There's no data in this vessel. There's no soul inside. What are you saying, Frey? Vincent's breathing. He's right here. What I'm saying is that it's a lump of meat lying on the table. It's not a person. It can't be. No way, you're lying. I do not tell lies, Miss Wiltshire. We were too late. I feel the ink rise in my throat. Everything begins to collapse. It's not fair. Not fair. Not fair. Not fair. Why does it come to this? Such a ruthless world. Such a cruel world. Such a world shouldn't exist at all. I will consume everyone and have them sleep peacefully inside my belly. No one will ever hurt anyone, and no one will get hurt, because no one will feel anything. Humanity will ascend to a new level and evolve into something greater. Now what's going on? So I rose above all cities and countries, and ate and ate and ate, until my belly was full. Until it hurt so much it was hard to breathe. I ate my classmates, my parents, my imaginary friends, and the Oracle itself. I ate the lands and the buildings. I ate junk food and concrete altogether. Everyone was gone, and my body eventually collapsed from the burden of consuming everything in sight. I became a black hole that sucked everything in, destroying it all. There was no one but me left, yet I was with everyone at the same time. For I have become the world itself. Holding an empty shell of a false god, I cried. Liar, you liar. Vincent, you liar. You said your earthly shell would wither and you become a god again. Yet no matter where I look, I can't find you. I cried and cried and cried until my voice became hoarse. I'm sorry, everyone. I couldn't save anyone or anything. I'm sorry, Henri. You protected me. You got angry in my place. Yet, I thought only about myself. I'm sorry, Vincent. All this time I wanted to be saved myself, so I sought salvation in you. I wanted you to become my hero, but it doesn't matter now. Now that's too tragic, don't you think, my dear? You? Hello there. You're still alive? My dear, that's a harsh way to put it. Of course I am. The world you've consumed is like a particle in the vast universe. Then why are you here? I've come on my own accord. I clutch Vincent's body close to mine. Easy, easy, I'm not there to take him away. Instead, I brought you something. Umbrella Man brings out an item he was carrying. The box. What is it? What does it look like to you? A soul cube. Then a cube it shall become. It's a copy of this boy's soul. It was rather hard to get. I'm afraid the original is destroyed though. Souls have backup copies? Well, of course, data backup is essential. You must have thought you were able to go back in time, when in reality, your soul cube copy was loaded into a new body every time you died. I've never thought it was like this. Although you cannot bring this boy back to life, with a soul cube he won't vanish from this world completely. No matter what, I couldn't save him in the end. You can still save his soul. If you open the cube, you'll release his soul data. He will become a stargazer and pass the purgatory stage. Who knows, perhaps he'll want to stay with you afterwards. Anyhow, enough with idle talk. Charlotte Wiltshire. You've consumed the energy of an entire world and an oracle and made it a part of you. You can convert the energy inside of you to create a life from zero. When it runs out, all you have to do is to consume more. In short, you've become a god. A binge eater at that. That is a fact. If you don't mind, may I ask what you plan to do now? I'm tired, Umbrella Man. I want to rest. Is that all? You now have the power to consume worlds. I never asked for it. Then, do you plan to leave this domain? I will remain here. I don't want to eat anymore, Umbrella Man. Oh well. There are alternative versions of yourself who still struggle in countless parallel worlds. So are people you care about. Will you abandon them too? No. I want to look over them. I still want to protect everyone. Umbrella Man, you know everything in this world. You exist outside of time in past, present, and future alike. Would you help me watch over my world while I rest? Right now it may seem hopeless, but perhaps there's a chance for a better ending. Is it an employment offer, Miss Wiltshire? Yes. I want to hire you. Would you accept? My loyalty comes with a price, my dear. In return, you shall lose your name. The world will forget your human existence and your name shall become an empty sound. Your alternative incarnations shall never learn about you and your name will be erased from all soul archives. You will go by many names, but none of them will define you. For I will eat it. Would you pay this price? Yes, I accept, Umbrella Man. So fast. You really don't value yourself at all. A contract between a name eater and a world eater. How thrilling. Ha ha ha. I suppose hiding my true nature is meaningless now. After all, it was you who invented the concept of observers and puppeteers alike. Such things as episodes with me talking to a puppeteer were no more than visions of a delusional grade schooler. I laugh a little. It sounds a little hysterical. Have I said something funny, my dear? No, it's just... You've always said that your employer cared about my well-being. Now that I realize who that was all along, I couldn't help myself. Oh, the irony, am I right? The moment you hired me was destined to happen all along. By the way, Umbrella Man, that's how I called you since I was a child, right? Why yes, I've grown accustomed to this distasteful nickname. Do you have a real name? I go by many names. People give them to me themselves. For example, you can call me Charles. The man laughs mischievously. I laugh with him. Now then, I shall give you some privacy. You still have things to do before your slumber, don't you? Just like that, Charles disappears. I look at the soul cube in my hands. It's small and grey. Fragile. I smile to myself. You know, Vincent, I never noticed how fragile you are. You feared germs, the people, and human life itself, so you've decided you didn't belong to this world. I wonder how it felt all this time. I was so fascinated with you that it made me ignorant. Although ignorance is a trait we share. It's time to let you go. I opened the soul cube. Its contents disappear. See you later, Vincent. I take his body in my arms and get up from my knees. Everyone, Magcat, Felix, Aiden, Bennett, Florence and Huxley, and many more walks behind me. As long as I exist, they won't disappear. After all, I have created them. We walk for a long time. In a field of ink and paper, meat and machinery, soap and bugs, the god of this world lies beside me. He will too, wake up one day. Good night, Vincent. My eyelids become heavy. I know it will be a dreamless sleep. I don't want to dream anymore. I finally close my eyes. Rejoice, Seth, faithful friend of mine. I became the god of my dollhouse world, and will observe its people till the end of time. Charles will eat my name, and will watch over me in every single timeline that exists. The world will forget my existence, but you won't. And that's the only thing that's important. Grey End. Eternal rest for God. What? Okay. Alright, we've hit the happy end. The grey end. Now I assume that there's a bad end, right? Alright, we're gonna go for the third ending. Let's try again. This time. Alright, we're back here. Let's do this thing. He's been whoop, yep. Whoa, school. No man, I'm at what? Oh, we gotta do this. Hi Felix, hello Charlotte. Hi Anne, hello Charlotte. Hi Anne, hello Charlotte. Oh, I gotta do. Actually, hello Charlotte. Hi Bennett, hello Charlotte. Hi Felix, hello Charlotte. Hello Charlotte. Hello Charlotte. Hello Charlotte. Hi Bennett, hello Charlotte. Hello Charlotte. Hello Charlotte. Hello Charlotte. Hi Bennett, hello Charlotte. Hello Charlotte. Hello Charlotte. Hi Bennett, hello Charlotte. 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 Goodbye Felix, goodbye Aiden. Alright, let's just keep going. And this time, we vote for the other one. C. We vote for C. Enter the trial room. Voting now. What should I do, Seth? I promised C not to vote for him, but I want to save him. I promised Henri to vote for her. We're best friends after all. What should I do? We're voting for C. It's decided. I choose C's name from the list. Henri looks at me in shock and disbelief. Why, Charlie? Why did you choose him? Didn't we make a promise? I'm sorry, he doesn't have anyone to vote for him. How could you, you traitor? I trusted you. Attention, please. Everyone finish voting now. And now, it's us who goes in, right? We will now count the votes. Please wait for a moment. 3, 2, 1. And the one who will amount to nothing, the most useless of all, the one with 0 votes is Charlotte Wiltshire. Figured. The audience explodes. Serves are right. Why am I not surprised? I look at Henri. Serves you right, you traitor. Why do you even look so surprised? You gave your votes to your crush, yet you're devastated that I didn't give my voice to you. Look, even that loser didn't want to vote for you. How does that feel? But why, Henri? Why, she asked. Even though I'd done so much for you, you never appreciated me. No one wants to be friends with a lunatic like you. You know, I honestly tried to be your friend, but I give up. Henry, what is? I don't understand. It's me who doesn't understand you no matter how hard I try. You know I'm tired of playing along. When will you get tired of lying? I never really lied to you. I just wanted to. Do you really think puppeteers and aliens and all that bullshit exists? You honestly believe your classmate was a god? You really are a perfect match for each other. Mad Cats, oracles, Phineas, observers, monikers, and whatever, every day kept making up a new lie. I'm tired, so tired of keeping up with it. Everyone in the class tried teaching me a lesson, but no matter what we do, you never get a clue. What lesson? I'm afraid I don't understand. I don't understand. My bag thrown away. Books scattered on the ground. Dead bodies in the garden. The fake letter. Everything. Everything. Every single little thing. It all started to fall into place. It seems she's so happy she can't believe her luck. Now, chatting with friends can wait. If you would be so kind, please proceed to the smile room. We're all awaiting your glorious transformation. Let's go, Seth. Everyone's waiting. I look at Henri for the last time. Go die. Henri doesn't care anymore. Henri, you're crying. Don't look at me. Go die already. I'm sorry I couldn't be a good friend. It's all my fault it came to this. As I proceed to the smile room, everyone in the hall is laughing. Just die, Vulture, you weirdo. About time you got your brains fixed. I pass by C. He looks lost, devastated, so very small and human. His words are barely visible, audible in this noise. I'm sorry. I give him my widest smile. I'm so glad, C. I'm so glad I'll be the one to save you. He looks at me in shock. The guards push me further, and the next moment he disappears into the raging crowd. It must be the last time we see each other, I think to myself. You know, C. When we first met, I saw myself in you. It's sad I won't be here to hear more of your stories. I was really fond of them. I wonder if we'll meet again somewhere. Medical workers strap me to the chair. It becomes harder to keep my consciousness with every second. I cough. It's ink all over again. Bilious melancholy that consumed me all this time. I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. I don't want to die. I don't want my body to become an empty shell. I feel someone hold my hand. It's Frey. Well, looks like it's the end. Now you're going to become a corpse too, Miss Vulture. Ugh. Frey, I've been a walking corpse for a long time. It was you who kept me alive. I cannot leave your side, and I never will. I'll be with you until the very end, until we completely decay. We're both miserable, aren't we? Frey laughs bitterly. Come here, I won't let them have their way with your body and mind. I reach out and embrace the dead god. The former oracle melts into my arms, becoming a mass of organs and broken machinery, meaningless, useless parts, garbage of the mind. I'm no longer breathing. The dead god leans in, kissing me goodbye. Good night, my princess. Now we can finally rest. As I sunk deeper into oblivion, a fragment of memory came into mind. The Ink Princess wasn't kept in paper prison for long. The Paper Princess befriended the Ink Princess, and they became the dearest of friends. Thus, the Ink Princess became the happiest person in the world. That is my ending for this story. Isn't it too cliché? How about Paper Princess dying from intoxication after touching the Ink Princess? Or, Paper Princess using Ink Princess for ink production until it drains her completely? That's even more cliché. Well, what do you suggest? A sugar-coated fantasy? Not every story has to have a cruel ending. I want Ink Princess to be happy. Even if she's the plague itself, a parasite? Even so? Even if she doesn't deserve it? Even so? It's not her fault that she was born this way. That's just how she is. Somewhere far away, the door to the smile room has opened. Somewhere far away, a lump of meat lay there, devoid of a soul. Somewhere far away, a false god wept over a mere disposable vessel. That's right, in the embrace of a dead god. I'll eternally rest among stars. Rejoice, Seth, this is my happy ending. black end. Everlasting oblivion. Hello Charlotte, episode 2. End. Well, I think that's the end of episode 2. I'm not sure what happens after this. But just to sate my morbid curiosity, let's enter the trial room once again. But this time, we're gonna withdraw. It's decided, I'll withdraw from voting. Henri looks at me. So you really didn't choose anyone in the end. It's not true, Henri. I chose everyone. Don't want someone to suffer because of my choice. Sometimes not making a decision is the best decision, huh? What a dumb choice, really. Nothing less to expect of the school's infamous oddball. Henri, are you... Attention, please. Everyone finish voting now. We'll now count the votes. Please wait for a moment. 3, 2, and 1. And the one with 0 votes, the garbage of society this year is... Oh, in fact, we have 2 people this year. Vincent Wordsworth and Charlotte Watcher. Rejoice, you both. The guards will escort you to the smile room. Alright, so we have 2 people now. Everyone around is clapping and yelling. It feels like mass psychosis. Good riddance. Finally. You deserve each other. I look at Henri. Serves you right. Honestly, you just go die already. For the sake of everyone. Henri. What? Please don't cry. Lots of clones here. Well, we're basically at the final day, and I've already gone through like about 3 different endings already. Henri turns away from me, and this is the last ending I think I can find. So essentially, remember that there was a trial, right? And so what's happened in the trial is it was either C, us, and then there was like one other part where C invited us to like overdose on drugs and die. So what's going to be in the rest of the stream? I actually don't know. Either I stop early or I play something completely different. What we play is beyond me, actually. BH2. I forgot what BH2 was. What OS you mean here? I don't have OS on this thing. Bullet Heaven 2. Oh right, Bullet Heaven 2. Yeah, we can do that for a bit. Yeah, that'll be fun. Alright, let's get the ending for this. We'll change stuff over. I'll be okay. So take care of yourself, okay? I can still hear our sobs as I'm being led to the room. The operation will take no longer than a few minutes. Stay still. D finally looks at me from his operation table. I see horror in his eyes. He's shaking. Charlotte? Yes? There's something I want to tell you. Alright. So before this, his hair was like sort of greyish, but now it's still white. I'm sorry. I'm not who you think I am. I lied to you all this time. About puppeteers and observers. About other worlds. It's just like everyone said. I'm a false god. A loser, a weakling, a coward. Charlotte looks like a 3-eyed fuck from the first game. Oh, basically, she got held down and people cut her hair. So when she came home, she had to cut it, and this is how it came out. Messed up, right? I don't know anything about this world, nor what lies beyond it. My name is not C, it's Vincent. I know who you are, Vincent. You're no loser, god. I think you're wonderful. Ha ha ha. Also, what's the Ebola Cheeto background? Oh my god, there was this one part. I'll show you. I'll show you after this. This is just the weird imagery bits and pieces. You know, it's a mainstay of Hello Charlotte. I want to reach out to him, but there's no strength in my body. My eyelids become incredibly heavy. I'm scared. Oh, what the flip is this? Okay, this is new. Oh my god. Hey. The mind library is destroyed. Frey's here. Frey. I want to put an end to all trials. I want to save C from the world. I want to save Henri from herself. I knew you would say that. Background is a fucking delicacy in Thailand. What am I looking at? It's all intestines and stuff. You still want to become a tragic hero for everyone's sake, right? No, I can't see the delicacy part. Not just intestines, there's also worms. What? Oh, there's a kidney. Ugh. Exercising them. A boy who himself will love all human beings. Right, I doubt we're gonna see it ever again though. A girl who loathed herself so much she raised her self-confidence at your cost. All your imaginary friends. Your father who abandoned you long ago. Your mother who never comes to visit. You loved them all, didn't you? Even though I was always there for you, you chose all of them over me in the end. You said it yourself, Frey. You are a product of my own mind, born from the remnants of the Oracle. You're a manifestation of all my destructive impulses. Essentially, you are me. I couldn't love myself, Frey. I couldn't love us. So pitiful, aren't we? Now then, come here. Let us repaint the world in your colours. Consume me whole. Lewd. I take a step forward. Oh, there are worms. Oh, that's disgusting. When I wake up, what? When I wake up, it's quiet. Hello, this is new. Right, we're saving here. Log 15. Vincent is lying on the operation table. Oh, okay. We're just walking out. It's quiet in the hall. You don't look so good there. Oh god. It's like using polymerization, but it went really, really wrong. Charlotte, I don't feel so good. Why is it so quiet? Why is it so quiet? Why is it so quiet? God damn it, no doubt. You always bring a smile to me, making the stream kind of messed up as well in the same time. Why is it so quiet? My words echo throughout the room with an orchestra of voices. The one saying them isn't just me, it's the whole school. The one who stands out among the crowd is a man dressed in pitch black clothes. He's laughing. Well, well, what do we have here? Hello, umbrella man. Say, what wish did you make under a shooting star? An ear-deafening orchestra of voices follows. At least half the school will survive this. It's a good thing I know the meme. I wish for all the painful things to end. I wish for all the painful things to end. I wished for all the painful things to end. I wished for everyone's happiness. I wish for everyone's happiness. I wish for everyone's happiness. I wish for everyone's happiness. Just that. Just that. I see, what a foolish wish. However, it did come true nevertheless. As long as human ego exists, all people will always hurt each other. The only way to bring it to an end is to achieve ultimate control over each and every person. And voila! There you have it. You selfishly ate each and every ego in the world. Now you're the only one left. Congratulations, my dear. So, we kind of mind-blanked everybody. You've become the oracle of this world. No way, everyone is gone? Vincent Henri too? No way, everyone's gone? Vincent Henri too? No way, everyone's gone? Vincent Henri too? Yes, their bodies are now vessels for you. Not only did you consume their soul data, but also the spare copies of it. Unfortunately, they're now gone from this world. Hey, Umbrella Man, can I ask you one last favor? Yes, what is it? Can you kill me? All I do is keep hurting others. If I disappeared, the world will surely be a happier place. Someone like you who disregards life itself wouldn't hesitate to do it. So please, somehow. Alright. I close my eyes. It's for the best this way. No one will get hurt because of me anymore. Instead of sharp pain, I suddenly feel warm. Why? You've done well, my dear child. All this time, you didn't want to be alone, did you? Listen well. I will grant your wish. Usually it comes with a price, but my employer will have already paid in full by now. We will travel across the skies and you will learn to control your power. Once you do, it is possible that you can rebuild your world from scratch. Let's go stargazing, shall we? Umbrella Man reaches out his hand to me. He looks just like my father from the old wedding photo. The fruity and sneak. You didn't hear that. Also, I've been doing nothing but reading the story. Either I have nothing to say, or something. I swear I'm not tired. Well, isn't it like... Yeah, isn't it like pretty much midnight for you? We have the picture again. I said my dear child earlier, it's just dear child. Yeah. Yeah, I realized it after I said it. I mean, it sounds like something the Umbrella Man would say. Probably. Is it really okay? For someone like me. Didn't I say it before? It's not about deserving. It's what was destined to happen. Umbrella Man covers me with his coat. So how about it? I take Umbrella Man's hand. And they go for a walk. We leave on our journey. I will travel across the seas and skies, wander among roots and ruins of civilizations, watch lives bloom and wither and be reborn again. Perhaps then I'll learn how to be kind. Perhaps then I'll learn how to be honest. Perhaps then I'll learn how not to hurt others. I want to become a better person, Seth. Thank you for everything you've done for me. You've been a great friend. Thank you for seeing my story through the end. Actually, there's an episode 3, but it's not going to be done until for like a week. Let's be again one day. White end. Stargazer's journey. Okay, so we got the happy end, the black, grey, and white end. I think we're done with Hello Charlotte, episode 2. So it appears we have reached the end of the story. No matter what, Charlotte Wiltshire was doomed from the start. You see, my friend, you've committed a sin. Let me guess, it's because I left C alive in the alley. Of worshipping false gods, that is. Say, are you satisfied with such an ending? Or do you want to see the child's story end in another way? You know, I have the power to grant your wish. Are you talking to me? Or are you talking to Seth here? You may call me mercantile, but by this time you should have learned that nothing in this world comes without a price. And the price would be your name. Say, will you give up on your identity for a mere possibility? Will you give up on your existence? When I eat your name, you will no longer be the wise, kind-hearted Seth. Okay, so it's Seth he's talking to. Because the child won't remember you. She always perceived you as her friend, when in fact, you're just malware that infected our world. I did my best to introduce you as something trivial, while in fact you're not meant to be here. You see, there are no other puppeteers in this world. Every single word you've ever uttered was given to you by the child. You're just her imaginary friend. However, if you accept my help, she will no longer be aware of your presence and no longer talk to you. For that price, you'll be able to save her. So what do you think? Oh, jeez, dude. Yeah. Yeah. Well, isn't that wonderful? Come, stand under my umbrella. Figuratively, of course. Goodbye, Seth the Goody Two-Shoes. Hello, Anonymous. I'll see you soon. Hello, Charlotte, episode 2 end. Well, that was an interesting, That was an interesting twist. Is it because we got all of the endings? Maybe? Not sure. But in any case, we're done. Also, the pots are still there, and that's really annoying now. So, yeah. Let's prep something else.